Men want you to accept a coffee date because they don't want you to know that if they liked you enough and you said, I don't do coffee dates, they would do dinner. And they don't want you to know that there's some women that they go, I want to take you out, because they're excited to take that woman out because of what it means socially to be seen out with a woman that he deems as like good looking enough to be deserving of this date. Like,
so there's a lot to unpack here. These women don't understand the point of the coffee date. It isn't dependent on how much he likes you or wants to show you off. It is to see if you actually like him and not just using him for a free meal or whatever he might be doing. It is to mitigate his own risk, because a lot of women go on dates now knowing they want nothing to do with that guy, and by only offering coffee date first, it kind of weeds these people out, because if you're actually interested in them, it really shouldn't matter what you're doing, and by demanding an upfront cost, it really kind of reveals what your true intentions were.
And when you date enough and when you talk to enough men who, like, I've had men try to be like, oh, do you want to get the Uber? And me be like, no. And him be like, good, I was just testing you. Like, when you have enough of those anecdotes happen to you, you're like, they're fucking with you. They're fucking with you and you're letting them. I think a lot of the women who are upset with this woman who doesn't do coffee dates are just upset with themselves for accepting the short end of the stick, when, yes, there is a longer end of the stick, and men almost weirdly appreciate when you know that it's a short end of the stick. Like, obviously there's trash men who are like, I only do coffee dates, and the real reason is because they can't afford to do anything else. But also, like, I genuinely think that even the men who do normally do coffee dates, which is a lot of them, when they see a girl that they really like, they offer more because they know what it means. Like,
no men are just testing you if you call them out. They don't have some secret fancy restaurant reservation ready to go. He's seeing if you're actually interested in him, and his first impressions of you aren't incorrect. And I can guarantee none of these guys will be happy if you call them out. The only thing he'll be happy about is now he doesn't even have to go on the coffee date. You revealed your hand. This honestly sounds like a lot of cope, because I can guarantee no woman have these anecdotes of this goofy situation she just made up. Because again, it's not what it's about. They're trying to see how serious you are, and besides, most guys can afford the dinner date. They just don't want to. Especially for ungrateful women like this, who want nothing to do with them, who are just mad now that the coffee is the thing, she can't get past that.
And if you've ever had that happen where a guy's like, I need to take you out, and if you've had it happen a certain amount of times, you realize that they attribute how much they care and how much effort they want to put in and how much they respect you to what they offer the first date to be. And you are allowed to feel special, and you are allowed to want to feel special. And it's sad that people are fighting for the right to not be able to feel special because we need to be practical. What happened to romance? Like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand women fighting for the death of romance.
Now, what happened to romance? Well, women killed it. By all of you only funneling to a couple of guys. You bait it this way. Because now the guys don't need to make you feel special or whatever, because you got another one to replace you right away. The reason why dates and making you feel special was ever a thing is because normal guys made it that way. That's how they got leverage. But because now you're so ungrateful and can't even keep the mask on long enough to at least pretend like you're going to date, that's why guys are done and use this coffee date as a litmus test for you. So if you want to go feel special, that's great. Go do it. Stop expecting men to fund it. All these very, very basic normal women think they're all princesses of their own land, deserving of fancy outings from essentially strangers, like it's some modern day medieval matchmaking. And the funny thing is, most guys had no problem going along with it, and it's all your collective hubris and disrespect on why it's like this now. It's not some game guys are trying to get away with. If you're not going to be appreciative and then laugh about it later how you had no intentions of ever dating him, you should probably consider yourself lucky that coffee dates are still on the table, because now it's gotten so bad even guys this blue pilled are waking up.
I was dating this girl, and on the first date, I believe a guy should pay for everything really early on. And the first date, I paid for over $100 dinner or whatever. I expect to pay over $100 for dinner. Second date, $100 dinner, valeted. Then we went to a bar after. That would be a good idea to take her to a bar after, just play some pool, get a couple drinks. I paid for us to get inside the bar. It was a cover fee for some reason. And then we went to the bar to get some drinks. I was just getting one because I was driving. And so I was just going to get one beer, like $8 beer. And she was like, oh my gosh, you've been paying for everything. Let me buy this beer for you. Is that okay? Will you let me do that? And I was just like, it's like $8. Like, I paid for it all. Like, yeah, that's fine. And she looks at me like starts twitching a little bit and then bought me the beer. But I could tell she was so mad. Instant red flag, guys. Get out of there. If you buy everything, I expect a guy to buy everything early on, but one beer for $8, come on.